What's happening, y'all? Trevor Scales back like I never left, and Dabo Swinney has had a tough few weeks down there in Clemson. At a time when our country is in the throes of a modern civil rights movement and looking to leaders for their response to the current societal state, Dabo Swinney spoke on June 1st saying that his faith is what he's focusing on during this time.
For me, the good news is that we have a Lord that loves us all. Love doesn't see color, hate does.
Now, dropping that old trope of I don't see color would be problematic enough, but he followed it up by wearing a Football Matters shirt less than a week later. At best, that is a tone-deaf fashion choice when people are literally in the streets chanting Black Lives Matter. And on top of all of this, a former Clemson player accused one of Dabo's assistants, Danny Pearman, of using the N-word in practice. And here's how it happened, according to Dabo.
He said, I blocked the wrong effing N-word. And Coach Pearman repeated the phrase. And he said, we don't say we blocked the wrong effing N-word.
Oh, okay, cool. He was just repeating it back.
I would fire a coach immediately if he called a player an N-word. That did not happen.
Yeah, but he still said it, and that ain't right. To be clear, this isn't to say that Dabo's a racist or that he's just out here being cool with racism. In fact, plenty of players, both current and past, have dropped in to say that he isn't. Dabo's done a lot of good for a lot of young men of all races that have come through that program. Problem is, Dabo's built a career of holding people accountable when they fail to meet the challenge in front of them. So when Coach uses his faith as a shield and technicalities as some sort of solid defense, he's not holding himself accountable. He's shrinking from it. So that responsibility falls on all of us to do that for him. The beauty in this, though, is that there's somebody on his very own roster that he can learn from. And he lines up behind center for those Tigers every single Saturday. My namesake, Trevor Lawrence. I bet you he can give him a couple notes on how it's done.